Welcome, you single standing column of light. You are the great magician. You are endless opportunity. You are unlimited resources. But God, that's the problem. Group number 2. What's going on? I hope your day is going well. I hope your week is going great. And I hope you're ready for this uplifting. I hope you're ready for this confidence booster. I hope you're ready for all of this energy for you to package it up and disperse it to yourself as you see fit. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to agree on every single thing. But it's not about agreeing on every single thing. It's about finding some ounce, some morsel of understanding that you can apply to your life. Okay? Even a fool can give you a lesson. Okay? So listen up. Let's go. Group number 2. The Caramel Goddess. The Caramel Goddess is coming. The Soulful Woman. Let's start here. And we already know guys are not like, you understand. If I'm just speaking, and I'm saying a woman or she, it's energy. It's energy. So it doesn't necessarily have to be assigned to sex. But at the end of the day, we have to speak with some sort of pronoun so we can understand the flow, okay? So we're reading energy. We're not reading male, female. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. My creative power. As I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. Okay, an experience. I love that. If you invest, you get an experience. And it's really not if you invest in your creative power, but you are undoubtedly investing in something in some way, shape, or form, and that's what you're getting back in your life. Okay? Whatever you are sowing, it's the same thing. We're just using the words invest now and experience, cause and effect. Okay, so let's get some more cards out here. My creative power. As I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. Female energy. We're talking about nurturing. We're talking about, unconditional. We're talking about building our intuition up. The next card out is appreciation. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. Appreciation. You are appreciated. Look at her holding that dove, signifying that the Holy Spirit is always present, ever present, and is always leading us and guiding us, okay? So in order to get into or tap into your creative power, in order to be able to withstand, okay, the world that we live in and the way that things go, because let's face it, we're living here, some of us in America, and it's supposed to be an American dream, but for a lot of people, it's an American nightmare. So how can we type? Some people maybe needing to type something up. I don't know if you got some schoolwork to do, a resume to change, but all of that, get it done. Some people need to tap into their creative power to build that empire, right? To build that foundation. That's why I'm here talking to you, right? And I'm giving it this energy like, hey, every day, all day, let's do it. Let's just go ahead and do it and not worry about all of the things that you can allow to come in as distractions, or you feeling like it's not good enough, or you having doubts, or I said this, or I said or I fumbled over my words. Forget all of that. Okay, we just gonna give it to them straight, no chaser. So whatever it is that you do and you do well, whatever your talents are, just give it to them. Just give it to them real quick. Just give it to them. And don't look at the comments. Don't look at the reactions. Lord, I have something on my mouth. Don't even worry about all of that. Pay attention here, okay? Uno, nuno. Pay attention to you. Put it out. Move on. Put it out again. Move on. And do that. And see what happens. We're going to see what happens. The caramel goddess is coming. Hey, the caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. So, that's the foundation. So, whatever you are deciding to invest in here and now, today, make it happen. Just do it, okay? And then make sure you're going to need this. You're going to need this tool. You're going to need this key. You're going to need to appreciate yourself along the way because you're going to fall short. And you're going to have days that you don't feel like doing it. And you're going to have days where you feel like you look like trash, you talk like trash, you sound like trash. Okay? Even still, with all of that, appreciate yourself. Appreciate your gift for where it is and where it came from. Appreciate your love of yourself to be able to even to journey into this part of yourself. Like, hello, let me put these cards on. You know how many people are afraid to be the real them? You know how many people are afraid to let their talent show? And here you are showing up and even listening to this message so you can get to the point where you can say, you know what? The caramel goddess is doing it. The caramel goddess is showing up and she don't care. She don't care about spit lines. Okay? She don't care about her vibrato and how loud she sounds. She don't care about none of that. She's just doing her. And everybody has things that they need to get done outside of creating content and, producing whatever garden you should be producing. Whatever talents you're supposed to be building up, people have other things to do. We all have other things to do outside of that, right? So it takes a lot of dedication. But in order for you to be dedicated, in order for you to have the discipline, no one talks about the self-love and the appreciation. Can I get an amen? Of self that it requires to get you to this place of just being able to do it. Okay? So if you're like me, I know you've been on this journey of acquiring a lot of knowledge and trying to get understanding and looking into your field and like, okay, well, where can I fit in this? And then eventually you're done with all the overthinking. Eventually you're done with all of the stagnation because you just have to do it, baby. You just have to do it. And if you're born in July babies are all about that action. All about that action, okay? But we can all harness the energy of all of the signs, of all of the months, of all of the people. We can harness whatever energy it is that we want. So it's no excuses. Appreciate yourself. Show love to yourself. Congratulate yourself. You're going to need that. Don't wait for it to come from outside people. Don't wait. What else is going on here? So we went from the 4 to the 2-5, which is 7. So we went from 4 to 7. So the only thing that's missing here, in order for you to bring things into fruition, is for you to get to being creative. That's it. It's for you to use your voice. For you to let that dunamis power, honey, ring out. Forget about the opinions. Forget about the comments. Do you understand? Do you understand? And people, they're not gonna like this part. You, yourself, are a law unto yourself. You have been given everything that you need for godliness. Okay? Check it out. See about it. You've been given everything that you need. So you comparing yourself to other people, you already gonna fall short because you're not them. You're you. You have your gifts and your talents. Okay? So it's not gonna look like the way that I'm doing it. It's not gonna look like the way that so-and-so is doing it. Or who all of these people that you're following that they told you to follow behind. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you finish following and being upside down, we're gonna have to turn this thing upright. Okay? We're gonna have some self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. Clean out old energies, the way you used to do things. It's nothing new under the sun. I feel like every day we're having the same conversations, okay? And some people say, well, Candace, if you're having the same conversations, what's the point of having these conversations? Because we don't get it. That's why we're having the same conversations. You don't get it. It's you, boo-boo. God has chosen you to fulfill that particular mission. So if you don't do it, excuse me, let me clear my throat. If you don't do it, it does not get done here and now. We're waiting on you. I need you. I need you. I need you to step into your position. Please. It makes it easier for me the more people that get into their position. Candace, how does it make it easier for you? Because we're all connected, okay? We're all here together having this experience. One consciousness. I can speak to you and talk to you, and it seems like that is just you and I because we're connected. Just like that. So whatever it is that I want for myself, I have to want it for other people. Because that's the way the energy rolls, okay? It's a flow. It's the ebb and flow of energy. I'm sending out what I want to come back in. So I need you to grow, okay? It's imperative that you grow. So your creative power is waiting on you to open your mouth and speak, to put one foot in front of the other and walk. Everybody has to start somewhere. We already know this. So don't worry about it. Stop worrying about the lacks and what you don't have. You need to concern yourself with what you do have and what's been given to you. And we can start with your name. What is your name? And that's your purpose. My name that was given to me is Candace. What does Candace mean? It means to levitate, to uplift. Is that not what I'm doing? Is that the caramel goddess is coming? That's exactly what I'm doing. And nothing else. All of these things are tools. All of this is a tool to do what? To uplift, to levitate, to fly with no wings. We sitting around here waiting on wings that we didn't even need to fly. Don't need wings. You got everything that you need. Okay. What else is going on here? Group number 2. I want to bring out the Psychic Tarot. The caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. I'm running into, so many different people who are looking for people to suffer with them. They're like, oh, how are you? Oh, I'm great. I'm wonderful. What's going on? They're like, okay. And then they wait for somebody else. I'm listening. They wait for somebody else to come along and they're like, oh, how are you? And that person's like, oh, I'm not doing so. Oh, me neither. They want somebody to connect with them on their energy. Instead of jumping up to the high vibration, when I tell you that I'm great, everything is wonderful, that's too hard and it's strange and it's not real, right? It's not real. Okay, keep thinking that. Keep thinking it's not real. So misery loves company, and so I guess you're going to keep your company there. You're not looking to elevate. I don't know. Talk to me. What are you going to do? Because if we just keep talking about what we see in the world, then that's what it'll be. I have to turn these cards upside right. All right. Ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money come to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, wave, I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, all debts paid. All right, let's clarify here. Destiny, okay? 10, win, boo-boo. Let me show you. Boom, destiny. Look at that lotus flower. Okay? You grew up from the trenches. Nothing was handed to you. We already know. You had to go get it. Okay? You had to go get it. So here you are, doing the best you can, coming from where you came from, built yourself up, pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, lifted your bed, whatever way we want to say it. It's 100 ways to get it. Choose one. You did it. Okay? You did it. So now the only thing left to do is to follow through. Let's see what we need here. Wow. Heartache and loss. So I can understand in new beginnings. So I can understand why on this appreciation card, why when we talk about self-love, why heartache and loss will come out with new beginnings on top of it. Let's talk about the heartache and loss. Sometimes, most times, we can't appreciate things until we lose things. But I know y'all don't resonate with that. I know y'all don't get that. You guys all appreciated things, the first time. You never disrespected anybody or disrespected yourself by not having love where there should have been love, right? You never turned anybody away. You never bullied anybody. You never did anything like that. You never took anybody for granted. I get it. But for those of us who have, and for those who haven't loved ourselves to the capacity that which we should, okay? It's a new day, new beginnings. You see that 0? I love the 0. I really, 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 really do. I love the 0. It's like a womb. It's like endless opportunities. She's standing on top of the earth. She's standing on top of it. Anything is possible when you're standing on top of the earth, looking down at it. You can see everything. You can see everything. So just like you can see everything standing on top of the earth, how much more do you think you can see standing on the top of yourself? Convening with your highest self, which is the God within you, which is the garden that he left for you to tend to. Appreciate your gifts. Appreciate your voice. Appreciate your face. Appreciate your eyes. Appreciate yourself. Now, we could talk about how. How can you appreciate yourself, Candace? When's the last time you did anything for yourself for your health? What are you eating? What are you thinking? What are you breathing in? Tell me, what are you cleaning your house with? What are you listening to? Who are you allowing to be around you? That all ties in to your appreciation. And if you're not willing to let go of these habits, if you're not willing to step into this new beginning and let things go, then you're going to stay where you are. Yeah, you're going to stay where you are. And this destiny, it will still be a destiny, but how long will it take for you to get there? And what will you have to lose before you understand the steps that you need to take to get there? Your destiny won't change. It'll always be your destiny. But you taking the scenic route, you taking the interstate, you flying, you taking a train. How you going to get there? You taking a bus, a cat? How you riding in? It's all I'm asking you. Okay? And self-renewal, right? So creative power, laying that foundation, stepping into your destiny, opening your mouth, speaking when it's time to speak, and not just waiting for an opportunity, creating an opportunity. Cleaning out the old energy so all of this can come in, okay? And understanding that a big part of cleaning out that old energy is cleaning out the old way that you used to treat yourself. Cleaning out the old way that you talk to yourself. Cleaning out the old way that you talk to others. Okay? Because I know we go through different levels and we go through different, like portals of energy when we ain't really effing with people and then we are. You understand? Like we on a new level and then we not. So this back and forth, like I was talking about the other day, if you listen to one of the reasons that I did, pick a card reading, whatever you want to call it. The thing about it is I talked about this push and pull energy, this back and forth, this, what is it, lukewarm, because you are neither hot nor cold. You just lukewarm, you in the middle. You ain't really going nowhere. It ain't gonna work. It's not going to work. When the flowers die, they die completely to the point where you think they need to be like gutted out of your garden. But when it comes back around, when it spins back around and it's time to grow again and step into the sunlight again, the flowers look like they were there like forever. They've been blooming forever. They shake off them grave clothes like it's nothing. Do you understand? Look at the flowers. Look how beautiful they're dressed. Okay? So you got to understand that this self-renewal, it requires death. It requires you to go to a lower level in order to push back up to an even higher level. That's a part. Death is a part of life. It is not separate from it. We got to understand that. So let's get this clarification now on the self-renewal. Hi. Shadow work. Shadow came out. You're facing your shadow self. And that's what we're talking about, cleaning out old energies, okay? So you can go into that higher you. You can get access to those different rooms that you previously didn't have access to. You can get access to different thoughts that you previously never thought of and wouldn't even entertain, even if someone brought it up to you, okay? You're unlocking new levels of understanding. You're unlocking new levels of compassion within yourself, new love. Like, come on. So as it is inside, so shall it be outside, okay? It's inside, outside. Same thing. Same. Okay. I'm doing the same cards for each group. However, I didn't use the Soulful Woman though for group 1. They'll be in different order, okay? But I think that you guys should go and listen to all the readings if you have a chance. Why? Because even though they're separate, there is still a string, a thread of truth that's going through them all that can benefit you. All right. Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Okay, let's take this. Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? She done rose about. Now, I don't see any fire, but her hair is on fire. Okay? She's not rising up out of the ashes this time. She done rose up out of the ashes, okay? Now she's commanding the elements, is what it looks like to me. She done got knowledgeable. Wherever she just came from, wherever you just came from, you done gained some knowledge and some insight. And now you over here controlling the elements. She went straight to it. Hands up in the air, conducted in energy. And that's what it boils down to. You're the author of your own faith. You're the author of your own life. Write your own script. Okay? People love to control. It's a game of control. And if you let people control you, you're letting them possess you, is what you're doing. All right, let's finish it up. I like that, though. That was a happily ever ending. How's that for a happily ever ending? Do it for you. Boom. I'm done. Do it for you. Self-love. Destiny on the line. New beginnings. Let go of all of these old ways that's not serving you. Or not. I think you might want to. The caramel goddess is coming. Hey, the caramel goddess is coming. Hey, the caramel goddess is coming. The caramel goddess is coming. You guys really entertaining me like this? All right, we're done. We're out of here. Okay? Y'all got things to do. I got things to do. It's time for group 3. Deuces. Okay. Deuces, group 2. Hey, group 3. Hey. Like, subscribe, share.